So I'm gonna address the Robin Williams thing. I want to talk about it because the way I found out about it was yesterday. I was on the train and I saw it on a Facebook message. I thought at first it was one of those bad celebrity pranks, like Jackie Chan is dead, that weird one. So I started scrolling and then I just kept seeing it, and then the sources were like real, and I realized this really happened, and it really hit me deep in the gut, and it was like the rug pulled under me, and I felt really bad. And since then, I've been trying to find words to describe why I'm feeling like this, because I'm not usually sentimental about the death thing. I'm usually just quiet and I let people mourn the way that I don't really say anything. But this really hit me hard, and I was just trying to think why, because one of the reasons I think was because Robin Williams has always been there since I've been watching movies or anything that's related to entertainment. He's always there. For me, it started with Hook. I'm not working Mindy, right? And it was Aladdin, and then it was even Flubber, that's what I watched. And it started to grow with Father's Day and stuff. Got to Good Will Hunting, and then he got to this dark phase where he started playing serial killers and stuff, like Insomnia, 1 Hour Photo, and so he was always around. I remember even watching The Birdcage in 6th grade just because he was in it, and not understanding they live together, the two men, and I didn't that was the way I understood it, and. So I admired his work comedically, and he did stuff like the monologue in Good Will Hunting, just rocked it, and I thought, wow, this guy has such range, but who he was actually through reading his interviews and reading facts about him, and I realized that's really what it got to me, was that this guy was one of us. He was the quiet, awkward kid. He was a shy kid in class. That's why he started talking to himself. He imagined all these things, and that's where these voices come from. And he's laughing. And I was like, oh, he was into comic books, anime. He named his daughter after a video game character. This is the kind of guy he was. And one part of the story when I heard about his passing was that I immediately thought of the Christopher Reeve story. Was that when Christopher Reeve passed away, Christopher Reeve was having the surgery where he was attaching his head back to his spine, and it was a 50-50 chance. He didn't know what was happening. He was just lying there in bed, and in pops in this guy dressed as a Russian doctor, and he was just doing his Robin Williams, and he was just doing this act, and it made him laugh, and he gave him this, he made him laugh, and then Christopher Reeve said, from that moment, I thought, oh, I'd be okay. And I think what was so sad about what's happened is he needed somebody to be there for him, and unfortunately he didn't find that. Okay, so anyways, I wanted to play a clip that embodies and how I would want to remember Robin Williams for me. It was from the inside the actor's studio, and he was asked, how does your mind work so fast? I've seen this clip 50 times, and just as a student of comedy, I was just fascinated by how fast his mind works. He's just taking these bits of context and crafting through voice and body language, and even world creation through the stuff that he's doing, and then immediately ending it with these punchlines, and immediately listening and reacting really quickly. And I thought it was always like Olympian almost. So I just wanted to share that clip.
The real idea is the real fun is when you actually take things from people in the audience, they throw stuff out and you try that. Well, ask this lady here, anything special you want to talk about? Feel like a magic act right now. I'm going to pull a card out of my ass. Darling, you look lovely. I love what you put together tonight. This is great. It's kind of like an ice skating thing. Look at this. Let me borrow your little shawl. We do this. Throw the shawl. We've never met before, have we? I came to Bombay last year. You know, I have directed 15 movies in Bombay. I am very excited about my musical. It is a lovely musical called Who's Sorry Now? I have written these magical things and I do them all now. And I have said that my other one is bindi, 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 bo. And tika, 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 tay. I would like to welcome you to Iran. Help me. Help me now. Don't tell them I talk to you. My name is Rabbi Ben Shabel. I would like to welcome you to the first openly gay shul. Why is tonight different from all others? Because we are going to dance. We are going to dance like no other. The tradition. Welcome to Iron Chef. First of all, tonight we are going to cook octopus balls. As you know, there are 8 legs, so you get 4 sets of balls. You cook them up. Not be afraid to do the balls. I'll cook them up and put them on the side. I warn you, don't try this at home. First of all, you have to find them, which is so hard. I am very angry that I can't find my own cape. I go into the ring, the bull just looks at me like, what the f***, are you kidding? Don't come in the ring with a Donna Karen scar. What, are you nuts? You're under Amish house arrest? It's like the old joke, you know what a guy with his hand in a horse's ass is? An Amish mechanic. That's as close as I can explain. That's not really an explanation, but more of a bizarre exploration. But like they used to say that, you know, it's always strange to try and explain what works, but for me, it's this thing of, there's a joy in it. It is a drug. It is a joy of, you know, obviously if there wasn't laughter, it'd be pretty rough.